Nancy Sinatra and Lee Hazelwood recorded Down from Dover on May 28, 1971 for their album Nancy and Lee Again. The Dolly Parton composition is one of the best songs in the album and one of their most powerful duets. Have you ever thought about that funny sounding guitar that plays the great riff in the intro? It's actually an electric sitar. Unlike a traditional Indian sitar, which is often difficult for even a skilled guitarist to perform, the electric sitar is set up like a traditional guitar. There's a flat buzz bridge placed under the strings to create the droning, buzzing sound of a sitar. The choral electric sitar made by Dan Electro made its debut in 1967, perfect timing for the psychedelic era. Though not only psychedelic bands use the instrument, it can be heard on country, soul, rock, funk, jazz, and soundtrack records of the late 1960s and early 70s. A few Lee Hazelwood productions feature choral electric sitar. Susie Jane Hokum's Reason to Believe from 1969, a session that features guitarist David Cohen, and Stone Lost Child from Lee's Requiem for an Almost Lady album from 1971, which is played by Jerry Cole. Ironically, both David Cohen and Jerry Cole are guitarists on Down from Dover, and we're unsure who is actually playing the riff. Needless to say, it's a great tone that really adds to one of Nancy's finest tracks. Today we're going to listen to the multi-track tape of Down from Dover, check out the sitar track, and recreate the sound in the recording studio. One thing I noticed when I first heard the multi-track tape is that the sitar also has a phase shifter on it, as if the electric sitar sound wasn't wacky enough. A phase shifter, or phaser, is an electronic effects pedal that was originally designed to emulate a spinning Leslie speaker. It's a unique effect that can go from a mild swirling sound to a lush vibrato. It was a huge part of 1970s music. I have one of the very first phasers, the Maestro phase shifter, which came out in 1971, the same year as Nancy and Lee Again. Here's the sound of an electric sitar and a phase shifter, as heard on Nancy and Lee's Down from Dover.